Yes, but here's the deal, and it's really sad because if you go to the namus database that law enforcement uses and you look at the demographics, you look at Sebastian Rogers' case, per law enforcement, they have entered that missing persons report into the database in case they find his body. Now, when you go and you look at his name, you look at the case number, you look at the description, you look at the circumstances. He was last seen. The last contact was February 25th, 2024. This was created on April 30th. So I have been saying since that day that I put the video up, he was last seen approximately at 10 p.m. on 2/25 Central Time at his residence in Hendersonville. That is what they were told, possibly barefoot. This is the description of his clothing and his eyewear. But when you go and you look at the map, this is exactly what Sumner County Sheriff's Office, in that case agency number, Tim Bailey, he's a major, has entered this into the database. They have entered all his pictures that they are aware of, and look at the dates that they were actually entered. Some were entered on the 30th and then some on May 1st. So you have to look at what they are telling us and what they are sharing with us. A lot of people don't want to accept this for fact. They would rather not listen to Ellie and create all this drama and not look. And so when you look at the map, let's look at the map. Now, I have not heard anything back for law enforcement if this is accurate, but what they have put in the database is not at his residence. If you scroll out and look at the map from the last location seen or known, his house is all the way up at the left-hand side. The GPS coordinates are very clear. Here is the map that is linked. It shows along the river that flows back and then into the reservoir. So if you look at this area, these are apartments. This was not his last known residence. I mean, who lives in these apartments? Does anyone know who lives in these apartments that he would know? What happened to Sebastian Rogers is exactly what law enforcement has been saying all along. Some people just don't want to accept it. I've been doing this a long time with missing kids, so I will tell you, it's always best to follow law enforcement. You can go through all the working theories like we did, but at the end of the day, this is what law enforcement says. This is what they